There's a quick point I want to make on money for nothing or how to create a Rust Belt. Um, so the UK are rushing towards net zero as if it's a thing that needs to be done. We may be going into global warming, but for those of you that are old enough, you can remember the 70s, which were very hot. Um, I can remember bad winters as well in the past as well, with lots of snow in the UK. So the 70s were typified by very hot summers, but also dreadful economic conditions as well. Um, and so global warming is not something new. The world heats up and it closes down. And decarbonisation is a big topical thing. And we've got governments throwing lots of money at it. The British government are throwing 500 million into decarbonization Steel. Now, British Steel is a proper expat business owned by Tata Steel, which is the Indian-based company, and the British government are putting in 500 million into a scheme with Tata Steel putting in 700 million to create a change from their steel plants in the UK from being coal powered um, into being electric furnaces, and therefore reducing the carbon footprint of steel production in the UK, which is all very convenient if that is necessary. But instead of using coal from Britain and an energy source from Britain, we use electricity. Now, the electricity can come from anywhere, but it's still got to come from somewhere. So if you're replacing coal, you've got to build new energy plants. And so is somebody going to get a wind farm subsidy or um, uh, a nuclear power station subsidy? Or are we going to import the electric from another country? It's an interesting scenario about what it is. But the worst thing about that, to change from an existing um, uh, energy source in coal from the UK, is then going to make 3,000 out of 8,000 British steel workers redundant. So is it about decarbonisation or is it about making people redundant? So South Wales is a big steel making area. It's already lost many businesses around cars and steel production. And is it about to become the Rust Belt of the UK as the UK government subsidise a rush to electric clean energy, which is a new source of energy, with got a new nuclear plant or a new wind farm, a new way of somebody making money that is anybody but the workers. The 3,000 workers are losing their job. So is um, a decarbonisation and the rush to a carbon neutral worth it, or is it creating a rust belt? You decide.